Hello and welcome to ForegoingFunction, where we do not care about if a game works. We only care about how much fun we're having. And the game we're playing today is Warframe. Let's put on the pumpkin hat. Well, I found a tier 3 survival after a bit of waiting. We're going to put on the pumpkin hat. That way we have the big thing sticking out. Anyway, we're playing as Nyx Prime. The reason why is I'm not going to be using good weapons besides my Dragon Arcana, so I want to at least contribute something. If I was playing with the Rhino, I wouldn't be able to contribute anything. Would you rather be Trinity? I can change. Oh, would you rather him be Trinity? Trinity is pretty okay. Not a lot of people were using Trinity before this update, I believe. But hey, now she's being used, and it is great. There's more different frames being used. Of course, there's a big meta about like what's useful, what's not. And in the current meta, Trinity is incredibly good. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm drinking some Gatorade. It's white. It's called Glacier Cherry. It does not taste like a glacier.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow tunnel operative raids the ship for
just
supplies.
a hair of lag.
Ready? Trigger the alarm.
And it looks like it's all gone. Of course, the frames are going to be a little bit poor, but just because of the nature that I am.
I'm sending life support capsules your way.
As long as we don't accidentally hit the C key, you know.
The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
I lost 40 minutes of progress on one of these yesterday. As we were running to extraction, just suddenly, it's just failed. Like, I was playing, and then, boom, running to extraction, like, lost connection to the host. It was incredibly upsetting. I don't know what else to say about that. Anyway, as long as we just use Nyx's excellent CC ability, no one should really care that we're not using that like good of guns. Because she does have probably the best crowd control abilities in the game. Like, she is, in my opinion, she's gone because all her abilities, except her number 2, skill very well. The first one, being able to change any enemy you choose to fight for your side, that's fantastic. Her number 2 is like, it's just essentially a damage dealer that bounces around. It's not good, don't use it. Her 3 is Chaos, which is the best ability in the game. Essentially, it has a large radius, everyone within that radius can just start attacking whatever target's closest to them. And it lasts a decent amount of time when you put on a bunch of like duration and stuff. And her 4 is Absorb, which essentially infinitely scales. You can just stand anywhere, then you do that, and basically anything that's fired into you, like, it builds up damage as stuff is fired at you and you're hit, and then you unleash all that damage, like, out, and it, like, your friends can shoot into it, enemies shoot into it, and it just scales incredibly well, because you can get it to easily just put out more damage than you could ever hope to do, like, without it. Now we're hoping for a Nova Chassis or a Volt Chassis. I'm going to assume these people want to play with 220 minutes, so we're tempted to weigh in. Slice, 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 and dice. Slice and dice. I like how with Nyx, a little bit sticks out. Like it's a nose. That's true. That is very true. I personally don't tend to start using a bunch of my CC until I get way later in to defense and survival. My reasoning behind this is I want to conserve mana pickups. Like, because towards the end, like when you start to get deep in, you're probably going to be using a lot more. And I mean a lot more CC stuff. So it's good to just keep like, some extra stuff on hand. servers are. We can brute force our way. And typically there's no reason to use your CC unless, you know, there's a problem going on. So we won't waste the mana. Oh, I have Animal Crossing coming in the mail soon. That should get here on Wednesday. I can't wait to play some Animal Crossing. I've never played Animal Crossing. I've seen people play Animal Crossing, and I've heard it's really good. So I bought it, and I'm going to play that instead of having friends. It's going to be great. Oh, you know what? I wish I had a, like, scout start. I'm still playing with Excalibur and the Trinity, so we'll pretty much kill everything this entire game for us. And we're going to shoot for about maybe 10% of the damage. Once again, we're playing mainly a CC person, so she's not meant to do the damage.
Get ready for
she can do the damage because her absorb is very good, but she's meant, you know, more to clear stuff out. That's not actually. Nyx is very good at doing damage with her absorb ability. And I guess it all depends about what you want to build around. I personally think her CC stuff like Chaos and Mind Control are more useful, so I typically build around those. But other people are big believers in are big believers in her absorb. And honestly, Chaos and absorb can typically be used in CC. In my opinion, Chaos tends to be but it all kind of depends. Hey, fusion cores. Usually I'd be pissed about using fusion cores, but I need fusion cores and Oracle cells. Those are 2 drops I'd normally be incredibly pissed about getting. But hey, I'm looking for both of those things because I need to level up abilities and such. We're using Swirling Tiger, I believe is the name of this Nakana mod. And, you know what, let's just pull it out. Blind Justice is the name of this Nakana mod. It uses backhand slaps, and it's even more obvious when you actually take it out. As you see, it's a lot of backhand kind of slashes. It's a bunch of them dancing around. All the Nakana mods have, like, the same effect, essentially. One is more of, like, it does damage in its sheath. Another one is more like it does blade damage. And one is like a combo of the 2. So it all depends on what kind of style you want to go for with your swings. Honestly, I don't like this Nakana mod. I forget the one I like. It's the one where he just has a bunch of like quick flashes from holster swing. He doesn't have any of these spins. I like that one better, honestly. I don't have any other Nakana mods on PC though, so I'm gonna have to live with it for now. Before I do a bunch of grinding. I'm planning on not doing a bunch of grinding until I get like way deep in the game. Like, I'll start grinding as soon as I have about and I'll start grinding for like specific items once I get to about like 60% of the Warframes covered. Before that, I won't really grind for mods. I'll grind for pieces, obviously, to build Warframes, but I won't grind for things like mods. I'll grind for materials and stuff like that. I guess mods specifically I won't grind for.
Life support activated. And
that's how I've been playing so far. If it's come up, it's kind of come up, and I've been happy about it. Not many people are running Pure 4 stuff, so I don't have any of the kind of war mods, and I need the Toxic Garage one. I'll eventually grind for that, but for now, I'm happy.
Life support on the way.
It's Excalibur. Excalibur. Flush. Flush. No. And there we have a beat. That means an alert come up. Jump up and stick the landing of elevator. Elevator. Of course, we can open these up because then. Typically, I go in here because I feel like there could be a good mod.
Now available.
Also, once we found a built Forma running around the void, apparently those are rare containers. I'd never heard of rare containers until like someone found one in one of these missions. I want to say yesterday. Oh, Blacklight Switch. I played that on my PC. I liked it. It wasn't anything too fantastic, but it's definitely good for CC. And let's get out of here because our CC won't work against that, and it'll block off kind of our range. So let's get to the main group. I mean, we could definitely kill him, but I just kind of want to get back here and reload. Right now, we're going to kind of go around looking for some loot. I'm tired. If we had a Kubro, they could open up some of these lockers, but we don't have a Kubro with us, so we don't have the mod for it. We would click on to turn on for it. And that's a very cheap way to kind of clear out the part. Turn off the traps. Because enemies are affected by the traps, except I guess the ones are not affected by them. It's also a great thing for this. Nice and very easily pick out.
Additional life support has arrived.
And that's something you'll see me do, and I don't think a lot of other mixers do it, is I'll actually specifically pick out an enemy to mind control. Most other mixes completely avoid the ability, but I feel mind control is a decent ability. It has pretty much double the duration of chaos, so in this case, mind control. Since he's a very important target, because he's got a lot of health, and also he's done pretty good. Let's slow down these guys. Still using cores on less happy about that. Because obviously I want a lot of usability, not just two. We're halfway done. And we'll probably end up doing the 40. I haven't had trouble filming stuff yet. They should just not get so probably 20, 40 should estimate. A lot of people go for 20 when they're stressed on time, but many people usually go for honestly, it's whatever. What hit us? Do we just have the status effect against us? Hey, Trinity Prime. Oh, good. Bob, stay Bob. It's Prime, very long. But yeah, the next Prime is going to be 15 hours. And they're saying it's
another life support capsule.
Basically confirmed it was Saren, I believe. But Banshee, I don't know if that's completely true or not. That's something I heard off a YouTube video I was watching for some reason. And let's see. If it wasn't really Saren, it was probably going to be Banshee. I think I have Banshee being built right now. I've never played as either of those characters. I mean, those frames. So, I honestly can't tell you which I prefer. Saren's got a really neat look to her, as does Banshee, so see either of them be fun. They also both have skin coming up. Oh, the new Banshee skin looks amazing. The new Saren skin, oh god, I don't know what it looks like, but I think it all I think I remember seeing it on a dev stream and thinking, yeah, what is it? So, it probably looks good. I just can't. That Excalibur's going to town. Walk around. Down, round, town, found.
Support incoming.
Shoot. Shot. Gore level up. Gringarakatas! Let's switch over to the board. Just kind of see what it's like. Oh. Obviously, board's not as good. And that's the main problem with shotgun games. They don't scale.
Additional life support has arrived.
Because every pellet within the shotgun is basically dividing up its damage between the pellets. Think about it like that. Where in case of a rifle, all the damage is supposed to be on the projectile. And yes, you can miss the projectile and you're missing out on all the damage. But the shotgun is more likely to hit with at least one pellet. But the problem comes down to just splitting up your damage. And it's not going to be so good. As you move on out of there, chaos Bombard. Yeah, that bombard's good. Oh my gosh. We have to be very careful because the bombard have a lot. So we kind of want to be cautious of let's do that. So they're going to start attacking each other. Daka. With our Garakata. That hurts my throat. Using that voice is hurting my throat. Let me take a drink. Yep. Tastes like glacial cherry. Oh god. Definitely not as hydrating as water.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Yeah, definitely not as hydrating as water. Then again, hydrating is not that. So we'll take that bombard. It'll last for 36 seconds, it says. So we'll let him do work for us. These guys are moving, so we might as well move with them. Trying to see what they're up to. We've already been down this hallway, haven't we? Yes, we have.
That should keep you going for a while.
So we're going to chill out here. It looks like he's using the Cronos. Where's that dread? Who's that? Whatever.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
The Cronos. I've never seen anyone use that. Typically the argument is between Dread and Pierce Crown, the best bow in the game. The way I hear it is, if you start arguing that on the forums or in Reddit, you can actually start a small war. So you got a whole prime helmet. That's not that good. Some type of bargaining ship for our noble prime cast. Probably not though. I don't know how many people want a whole prime ship. I know the chassis are hard to come by because they're only in the C rotation of survival tier 3, and no one runs survival tier 3 because everyone has ran it before and they get pissed off. So we're really hoping for the Volt chassis. That way I can get Volt out of my inventory. Kill him. Pumpkinhead.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Garakatata. Oh, him. We're thirsty. Not the inside, but like outside. That's such a weird problem to have. The dual Garakata are actually pretty cool rifles. Pretty cool rifles, secondaries, however you want to say it. Because they actually have built-in multi-shot. They're multi-shots at 2, which means they fire 2 projectiles for every shot. And they also use 2 bullets for every shot, so trade off. But anyway, it's one of the few rifle-type weapons that has multi-shot greater than 1. So you could easily put on like a multi-shot mod to this and go to town. I can't remember if multi-shot directly affects how much ammo you use, but it does affect how many projectiles you send out.
Life
Carrier
support
Prime
on the
will
way.
pick up everything, so it's okay. Carrier is just so good that not having him is really a deficit to you. And he's so good because he picks up everything. So you'll essentially never run out of like ammo and stuff with him. I mean, technically you can, but he'll be picking it up so you won't even like notice. Like you don't have to put any effort into like trying to pick out where the ammo's at. He'll just pick it up along with everything else. Carrier, that's why Carrier is great. Like how my
life support activated.
Chaos. Not because that's a very good opportunity to use Chaos, but just so we can make our escape. Looks like our Chaos is modded, so it only uses... Not modded, that's default. It uses 75 ability points. That's good. Hello, guys. Dragon Makana will do more damage. Because it is the best weapon we have equipped right now. And I'm okay with that. Let's do a chaos. The reason I'm doing a chaos is literally just because that heavy gunner is right there. And it'll cause a decent fight for us. Control modules. Control modules is one of the things you probably don't need to have a lot of. The reason why is control modules. You got a ton to avoid.
Get ready for a capsule.
That guy's down. Okay, let's go save him. This is one thing nobody is very good for. Is he's good at saving. Because he has all that CC stuff, so no one's going to go through and start attacking himself. And then you can, like, kill stuff. And Intruder, the most useless mod. Because by the time you get to Intruder mod, you've already essentially mastered attacking the systems.
Additional life support has arrived.
And probably going to end it. Just because of all this getting down, you're probably going to end up winning the next 20, I would guess. I'd be guessing. And I could be okay with that if what we get right here at the 20 mark is going to be good. Come on, Volt Chassis. Come on, Volt Chassis, Volt Chassis, Volt Chassis, Volt Chassis, Volt Chassis. Come on, come on!
We will all share
God
in this bounty.
fucking damn it.
Hold out as long as you can.
I fucking bought that thing last night. I traded a good item for that last night. God damn it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I can oh, we're gonna go for 40. Okay, that's fine. I can probably sell that. Let me regame my computer. I'm very sorry. Oh, man. I've just tried so much of this stuff lately that it's really hurting me. It's hurting me. I usually stop this because it's pissing me off. It's a game. Okay. Okay, there.
Get ready
Anyway,
for a capsule.
yeah. God, I've been looking for that Nova chassis and Volt chassis for a long time. I really don't want to even get into it. But you know, it's because Warframe is built on a variable ratio, like, reward system, which means you'll get a reward, just the consistency at which you'll get the reward is not always the same, so it ends up being more addictive for your brain. Imagine pushing a button. What if every time you push the button you get a reward? You'd probably push that button a bunch, but eventually the button would start to bore you because, you know, you understand how the button is. Push the button, you get the thing. Now, the way Warframe works is you push the button and sometimes you get the thing. And this drives your brain crazy because your brain loves patterns, and breaking the pattern causes your brain to go like, what the fuck? And as soon as the pattern of push the button, get the thing comes back in, your brain goes, yeah!
Critical life support
your brain just gets super excited about it because you pushed the button and you got the thing. And that's essentially the entire thing Warframe is based off of, is push the button, get the thing at different intervals. That way your brain really likes it. And since your brain really likes it, it will cause you to play more of it.
That should keep you going for a while.
So essentially what you get is this great addiction. That is basically what most addictive things that are out there do, is they have the variable interval ratio reward system. And it's good. I mean, as long as you understand that's what's happening, there's no problem in it. Like, but what happens is a bunch of people don't understand this, and they'll pay money so that they can push the button and get the thing off. And yeah, I can see why people do that. If it gets annoying sometimes, you know, push the button, you don't get the thing. Push the button, get the thing. Is sometimes what I like. Oh god. Push the button, get the thing. That's a very good kind of way to think about most psychology concepts. Button pushing, because humans we love it. It's a weird thing. Like, most modern humans love pushing. There's just something about a button that just push me. Because that's what they're designed to do, is to let you push them. God, I want to push a button. Actually, I'm pushing buttons right now. These are just buttons. Think about that. An entire keyboard right now. is based on buttons. Your phone, buttons. Everything has buttons. People love buttons. But how often do you push the button to get the thing? Probably most of the time. Because a lot of like real products are designed around push the button, get the thing all the time. Because if you push the button and you didn't get the thing, for like say a phone, what if you wanted to make a phone call? So you push the button, say you want to call your friend Susie, you push the button to call Susie, and it calls Steve instead. No, you probably wouldn't want that, because hey, you need to talk to Susie right now. But if we translate that over to something else, like, I don't know, what's a practical product? I don't know. Let's just make one up. The food machine. If, let's say you work at Button Push and Inc. Everyone's been playing Undertale lately. Everyone's been playing Undertale. I saw a little bit of that gameplay, and I don't know so great. Someone said it gets really good, and I assume it does. I don't think he's talking about it. But, like, I want to see more of the game. Because from what I saw, it was a typical kind of RPG. Back to my thing. Let's say you work at Button Push and Inc., where you push the button and they pay you to push the button. If every time you push the button you got, say, 1 cent, you probably sit there and push the button until you have, I don't know, enough money for you to feed yourself. You just sit there and push that button. Now, let's say if they introduce, like, interval things, sometimes you push the button and you get 1 cent. And other times you push the button, you get 1 cent. Other times you push the button, you can get $100, okay? You would probably push that button all day. And the second you get that again $100, it will just push you to keep pushing that button longer. And essentially, you just would push that button a lot. The reason why is occasionally you get what you're looking for, which is the 1 cent, but sometimes you get that $100. And what if you pushed that button again and you got another $100? You'd be addicted. That's essentially a slot machine. What I described right there is essentially a slot machine. For all intents and purposes, that could be a slot machine if we introduce the fact that you have to pay to push the button. Sometimes you're a payment to push the button back, sometimes you don't. Other times, you get a lot more than you paid to push that button. Get it? And it's a whole addiction.
Should keep you going for a while.
I love psychology concepts. I love talking about psychology stuff. I love talking about anything, really. But psychology stuff is so interesting because every human loves discussing psychology. We love to understand how we work. And we also love analogies. Push the button, get the thing. I love that. I don't know why I love that analogy, because I thought of it, and now I love it. Because I love pushing buttons. If I could push a button and get a thing, I'd push a button. I probably shouldn't gamble. Oh, God. I mean, basically, Warframe is my addiction machine. Like, it uses this thing, and I like it when I get the things I want. So I keep playing, because, hey, what if I get more things I want? And a lot of times I do get the thing I want. And hey, push the button, get the thing, makes you happy. So we're 27 minutes into the episode. Actually, we're a bit longer because we were here for a little bit. Yeah. So, essentially what we're looking for... Hi, I'm a technician. Let me respond to that on camera. Respond to the message. After this, I think all 3 of these can be Mondays, by the way. All 3 of these videos will be Mondays. Oh, chaos, yeah. But yeah, Warframe is a huge addiction machine. Someday on my channel, I want to start a psychology, like, concept, like, series, where I just talk about, like, random psychology concepts. Because that's actually something I've wanted to do for a long time on my channel. I think in some of my channel announcement videos I actually talk about it. But the main thing is, before I do that, I want to get OBS working. because I can do a bunch of like changing around screens and have a bunch of like figures and statistics and like slides and stuff prepared. And it'll just make the quality of my discussion a lot more. Also, I should mention Nyx Prime is hugely superior to Nyx. Nyx Prime just has such a substantial stat boost that if you're playing regular Nyx, it just doesn't cut it. Let's see what I use. I don't know how many effects, but I do not have time to process what was happening in front of my character. So let's move over here. Honestly, psychology concepts like I said, every week on Slack about it, because we love to know how we do it. So, yeah. So if you ever notice yourself getting like into something very stupid, just ask yourself one question. Why am I into this?
Life support incoming.
And just really consider that for a moment, and then like try to figure it out. It's a really fun thing to do. You'll probably find a lot of the time it is this kind of variable interval ratio thing. I forget if that's the exact name, but it's variable, interval, and it might be but anyway. Fame Prime below friends. Yeah, I already have that. You might find that it is a lot of time the variable interval thing, and there's a good reason for it, that being the thing a lot of the time, is humans fall victim to that one a lot, because it rewards pushing the button with variable rewards usually. Slot machine tactics, essentially. Mobile apps also do this. Do the variable thing. You know, sometimes you do the thing, sometimes you do the thing, sometimes you do Fixed ratio is typically less rewarding for humans. For instance, and the reason why is the more often you get like that same constant reward, the less effective it becomes for your mind. Like, you know, it's no longer as fun. It's like, yay, I got the thing for pushing the button again. But if you introduce like different tiers of rewards and stuff, your brain will love it a lot more. The big one, like fixed interval stuff, which I'm typically do just like in JRPG. How you can just grind every and I thought I was grind and I was going to do a sick grind out charge right there. Except I was mixed. JRPGs typically do that. That's why a lot of people just don't like the JRPG. Same thing with most MMOs. Most of them use a kind of a fixed interval thing, where as long as actually a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't, because especially MMOs, because you know sometimes when you raid, you get a really awesome things and looking for, and sometimes you get nothing. That's very capsule. So fixed interval in gaming, because this is a gaming channel primarily. So let's talk about gaming. What would fixed interval be? Say every 5 minutes. Oh, you know what? Fallout Shelter. Actually, Fallout Shelter also
life support activated.
Oh my god. Yep, I was trying to revive him, instead I hit it just a second earlier, and so I in life support instead. That's funny. Fixed interval would be, say, anything with a timer. So say every 5 minutes, you suddenly gain 25 resources in a strategy game. That's fixed. And yeah, that's fixed. Typically what happens though is if you gain a resource in a game, they typically let you spend it on something to change how your resource collection and stuff like that works. Yeah.
Get ready for a capsule.
These are all very fun concepts. And I love talking about like rewards and stuff. Because it's huge. Rewarding the behavior is like the easiest thing you can do to make sure behavior happens more often. You gotta be careful now, though, because the modern generation of people, typically interval ratios are getting less effective on them because they go, well, if this isn't going to give me a reward, I can just switch to a different thing that will give me similar effects. For instance, if I just end up hating Warframe, I could switch to, I don't know, another game like Warframe. So let's name off. I could just play Oblivion instead because there's more options and stuff out there. We can easily switch to something else, so it's no longer a big deal. But and typically it's becoming less effective. A bunch of advertisers. Same thing with like advertising. Advertising is less effective on this generation because we've been in society for so long. We've just essentially learned how to ignore them. Oh, not only is carrier dead, we no longer have the pop-up about how our teammates are doing. Or maybe that was never up. We're not gaining any lag, so we don't have to worry about a dropout. A green resource.
We will all share.
Let's grind barrel. No, I'm looking
as long as you can. Life support on the way.
10th one. Yay! Gotta complete those sets of 10. But yeah, advertisements are apparently becoming less effective on this generation, just simply because they're oversaturated with advertisements. I believe the statistic is about 50% of what you see in a day is an advertisement for something. Or maybe it's more, maybe it's less. But a large chunk of what you see any given day is advertising. For instance, when's the last time you seen a shirt that wasn't an advertisement? It's probably been a long time for you. It honestly has. It's almost impossible to go through a day without seeing an advertisement on a shirt. Because what are most shirt designs? Company logos. And why wouldn't they be? That's free advertisement. The only time you don't really see an advertisement on is if you're buying just like a plain kind of, let's say a red t-shirt. This one might, I don't know places that sell t-shirts
That should keep it going for a while.
But garbage truck. But yeah, less effective advertisement on this generation, which is very interesting. Because you definitely see advertisements and go like, ooh, I want that. But they're becoming less effective because there's just so many things that are like, hey, you want this, you want this. And this generation goes, eh. Right now, the most effective advertisement strategies, they say, are things like Twitter. Yeah, like Tweeter. I'm going to say Tweeter because it pisses people off when it's now seen as a company. Tweeter, Facebook, and what's the other one that's big? Not Facebook. Facebook is forever. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, maybe it's Tumblr, Instagram. I forget. There's like three big ones.
Another life support
Twitter,
capsule
Facebook,
is now available.
And there's, you know what? Let me look on my drink. My drink probably has them labeled. Oh, it doesn't. Hey, Gatorade, stepping it up there. Yeah, a lot of drinks tell you about, hey, you should go on our website and check out our Instagram looks. Actually, I think I have a soda someplace. Oh no, I already finished. Oh, that soda's in the fridge. Typically, I probably drink a soda a day. I really shouldn't, but it's not like a soda a day. I mean, it shouldn't help, but it's gonna do about the same as some other things. Oh, wow, that guy's shocking me. Thanks, guys. As soon as we get up, we're gonna have chaos. It's gonna help us so into talking right now. I'm just so into talking. That reminds me, next week there may be a Fallout 4 video, or maybe a Fallout 4. Fallout 4 may happen. I'm kind of working it out. We do a lot of videos in Dexter. We recently got a new kind of capture device deal. And just kept that going. I didn't think we were getting any damage on this. We got a new capture device that allows us to record modern games, so we're thinking about recording Fallout 4. Because I'm going to go buy it opening day. I'm not going to buy it on the night it comes out, but I'm going to go around the day after, the morning after, essentially, and look around for it. It comes out next Tuesday. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited to get back in the wasteland. We're going to start heading for extraction. Kind of irrelevant. I'm probably kind of irrelevant. Let's check out my stats. Yep, 4% of the damage. Yep. I am really I don't even have good guns on. Essentially, I'm not even being that great of a CC machine. Here's extraction though. Extraction
life support has been replenished.
We'll just catch these guys. Be a pot of us. What did we get? What did we get?
The longer you fight, the more successful
I have so many
you will be.
Yay.
Mission complete.
Well, that was
Excellent
very
work,
unsatisfying. We didn't get anything good. We spent 40 minutes and didn't get anything good. Yeah, I guess that's the name of the game. I guess that Rhino Prime chassis, however, will be a good kind of like thing to trade. I have a Carrier Prime Carapace, so I can probably just trade those two straight up for a Nova Prime chassis and a Volt Prime chassis. I had to think about that one for a second. I'm like, what is it I'm looking for? Yeah, that took me a second. Well, we gained a couple levels and some stuff. Nothing major, though. Well, I guess that's it. Let me just leave the squad. So this has been ForegoingFunction, playing the game. Bye!